I'm the pride of the East Side, DJ MH Tutter.
They call me Wild.
I'm Radio Rahima, the Uppity Project chick. I'm sorry, did I cut you off?
Yeah, you did.
Okay, I'm sorry.
I ain't got nothing else to say now. I'm Wild. That's plain and simple. Smash gas. Get into it.
And y'all know this is Bar for Bar, where we talk about hip hop and everything. Hip hop, culture, everything, and more. We're going to get right into a subject today. We kind of kicked it off last week a little bit, right? When we was talking about like just the different crews in hip hop and the different.
What crew you with, cuz? Because I'm with a crew.
I was always throwing up my diamonds. If everybody know me, I was, that's the crew I'm.
Yeah, he always say he's throwing up his diamonds. He's the Rock and he's all this.
What?
I don't know. On paper wise, I don't think they had the dopest crew though.
Okay, let's
talk
talk about crews. How far back we want to go as
we
far
going
as
crews or labels? We going labels, right?
Let's go labels. Yes,
Labels,
labels. Yeah,
labels.
yes.
All right. So at the we can. Well, we start off with one of the legendary labels, Death Row.
That's when I think they was like one of the first labels that was like rapper owned per se.
Pretty much.
Right?
I don't know.
No, Ruthless was.
Ruthless, shout out Easy and them.
Easy and them was on theirs.
R.I.P. Easy E.
You know what? I was before everything started happening with Puffy. I was Die Hard Bad Boys.
So you Bad Boys. Okay, so we had Death Row, Bad Boys. They had a good era and run.
Of course.
Right? But when we said crew, we got to name them all out there. So after the run, it was No Limit.
Definitely No Limit. Cash Money, of course.
Money.
G-Unit had a run.
G-Unit.
Dipset had a run.
But would you consider them Dipset or would you consider them Rockefeller though?
No, they Dipset. I consider them.
We just kind of went from label to crew.
Right. So
all those record labels, all those Diplomatic Records, G-Unit Records.
I don't say they officially was a record. They ain't officially let
nothing. Record label?
Yeah.
G-Unit Records. Yeah. Shout out 50. See, you say no to drugs early in the morning. Like.
Who else? We missing some though, like Outkast. What was they?
The Dungeon Family.
Dungeon Family.
That was a squad. But they wasn't a label. When we say labels, we saying labels.
The Dungeon Family didn't have a label.
Rap a lot. True
that. Okay.
Rap a lot for life.
Shout out to Jay Prince.
Rough Riders.
Of course, Rough Riders.
Murder Inc. Shout out to big homie Chris Gotti and them over
Definitely
there.
Murder
Inc. Come on, because we had some crews that was out back then. So if you had the Rockefeller, you had Def Squad. Were they a record label? Def Squad?
Yeah. Def Squad.
Did he actually make a
Eric
record?
Sherman.
So Def. So
it's a lot of crews, a lot of labels, obviously, that had a run or a moment in hip hop per se.
Now we saying this bar for bar, right?
Yeah.
So we going bar for bar. We had damn, that's a lot because you got to break down like not a lot, but I mean you can sum it up. Cause you got
first of all, let's just talk about the top runs because we know who all had a run. Let's talk about the top
QC
runs.
The label too.
Definitely QC. We definitely gotta address that because they really holding it down right now. And I like how they doing it because they still got that old school vibe, but it's the new wave. Shout out to Coach K.
Yeah, that's Coach K and Q. Yeah.
So what was your favorite run out of all the crews, labels, whatever we want to call them? Like, what was I know your favorite, but tell the people what was your favorite.
What was my favorite? No, actually, that wasn't my favorite because I know where you finna go to, Death Row. But I'm gonna be honest with you, No Limit was one of my favorite.
I ain't mad at that.
Because, and this my explanation behind No Limit, right? Because for people to be like, damn, you went there with that. Mm-hmm. I like P Hustle first of all.
Fact.
Second of all, when they came into the game. When P came to the game, it was a time where we was having we didn't have no real like gangster rap. We had them, but everybody was trying to slow down on the gangster rapper type kind of like, you know what I mean? Like, not even whatever y'all want to call it, right? But in that era, so we had Pac had just passed, got killed, Biggie got killed, so we had no more of them, right?
Right.
So it's like, No Limit came in.
Hip hop needed something different.
Yeah. And he came when P came in with that boy, bro, and. Not just the voice, it was the hustle.
Mm-hmm.
Like when I first opened up one of them CDs, bro, and opened up the thing, I was like, damn, y'all dropping an album every week.
Every month, every month.
Like he had, and true enough, some of the people never dropped, but a lot of them did drop.
Who you think didn't drop?
Wait, cause the Porsche did drop later. Mercedes, I mean.
Mercedes did drop. Everybody dropped.
Damn it, everybody.
Everybody dropped.
You might have missed a couple because so many was
Yeah,
coming out.
so fast.
Yeah, everybody dropped.
And no disrespect to the stores, but I didn't get them all from my bootleg man because that's who I was rocking with at the time. And No Limit was just they played out like a little movie in parts of my life at that time.
Yeah,
Cause, you know,
they was into the movies.
yeah, he was one of Joe. Bout It was one of the first like independent movies I saw.
Independent street movies from a rapper, absolutely.
Seeing what he did with that, not just like the look at who spawned from that, bro. Like now. That's when I say it was dope because who spawned from we had, even though Mystical was already an established artist at the beginning when he came on that over there at No Limit, he had that bitch popping.
Mm-hmm.
So you had Mystical, you had Fiend, you had C Murder, shout out C Murder,
Free C Murder.
Everybody don't agree with Silk.
I like Silk.
But still, he was
I like
on.
Silk.
He was
Like
on.
he got hits. He still got a couple hits over there.
Able, like they had a squad.
Free Mac, Mr.
you know,
Servone, all
Mr.
them.
Servone.
Yeah.
Like they had a squad that you were able to. Even when they say Snoop.
Yeah.
Like when he grabbed Snoop from a situation that he was going through at that time, it was like, come on, him and Death Row, they ain't seeing eye to eye. He ain't getting no money no more. Suge locked.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like he just there. Dogfather had came out, didn't really do too much like that, and he was just there.
Now you know what I mean I always respected people as hustle, but did y'all ever listen to the Solange album?
Yes.
So she got snippets of interviews of Master P.
She just killed me with Solange. I showed and I was like, wait, what? Hold on.
She got snippets
Beyonce
of Master
sister.
P interviewing on there, and like basically he talked about his come up. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And the one thing that I fully respect is that when he was, I guess in the beginning of his career, and some music execs wanted to come in, pay him $1 million. You know what I'm saying? For his name, all that shit. Yeah. And C Murder wanted him to take it.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. And he said, nah.
Yeah.
He said,
like, shit, if he can come in and back me for $1 million.
how much am I worth? Yeah, I remember P saying that in an interview. He said him and C got into it because they was dead broke.
He said he had like $500.
He said they was broke. They was dead broke and they ain't had nothing. And this man offered him $1 million and C Murder was ready to whoop him.
Like, Joe,
and he said, bro, what you doing? He said, man,
if
they're going to give me $1 million, how much am I worth? And lo and behold, he found out how much he worth.
Yeah.
You know what? Like, let's go back a little bit with that because, like, without Jay Prince
shout out Rap A Lot
and Rap A Lot Records,
yeah.
we wouldn't have P, we wouldn't have Cash Money, we wouldn't have Slip and Slide with Tony Draper and all those guys over there. So you see how important he was to help and develop all of those guys.
You read his book yet? Did you finish the book?
Not all of it, but
I was reading it. Yeah, we shout out Jay Prince. We got a chance to meet up with him this summer when he came through the city with his book, The Art of
Hustle.
What is it, The Art of Hustle?
Yeah.
Yeah. The man is a beast. Like when you
The Art of Respect. The Art of Respect.
Right.
The Art of Respect.
See, he always hustling. That's how you know. But when he just talk about when he go into like I'm learning more stories now because I just started watching. I saw some Willie D interviews. Willie D breaking. I didn't know. Like I love hip hop, so when I'm starting to hit these, because we didn't have these platforms where they was able to talk like this, and like really put their stories out. Like you found out Willie D wrote a lot of this. Like he wrote for Bushwick.
Yeah.
What? Like he telling stories on how like the original Ghetto Boys wasn't them. It was Jay Prince brother and some other guys. And he was a solo artist. He didn't want to do that.
The group, right?
Yeah, but
and
being with Jay Prince and his respect. See, again, let's come back to the word art of respect. He was able to do it. But no, a lot of them down south artists, CEOs that I've listened to, they always say Jay Prince. They always give that man his respect and
absolutely
say they sit down and they talk to him. Like P always get that story where he say before he even was all the way into it, he was a student playing ball at school, and he said he saw him come in the club and was like,
who is this guy?
Who is dude with all these people? And I want to be like him. And found out who he was and was like,
and been learn from them ever after that, right?
I always say this, man. I don't idolize nobody, but I always say watch the greats or those who've done good at it, and you have to emulate some of the things they do. Like you ain't got to go outside and do the same thing, but what I've learned is their consistency, they you know what I mean, they efficiency. Not even you consistent with it, but you also effective with what you're doing, and it's crazy because they all have like similar and they grind.
Fact. Yeah.
Grind be like retarded. So now, all right. Cause we still talking because I know a lot of people like, oh, y'all went all the way there with No Limit, and you got younger people who were like, well, shit, Rough Riders in them, like, cause I mean we could throw a lot of people out there, like you got Rough Riders who had, I'm talking about ugly run, like look at the people you had on there.
Even if you went and it was talking about Flipbo with Bustin' them. Like,
was that a label?
Yeah, that's a label. Flipbo Records.
That's who I was with. Flipbo.
Buster, Rod Digger, Rampage. I don't remember that whole roster, but
I can't remember that dude with big ass lips.
His cousin, right? That Rampage, that's like
Spliff Star.
Yeah.
Who else was with
but
their whole crew?
Come out, only person who had a solo album was Raw Digger, right?
No, Rampage. Rampage dropped too. Yeah.
Y'all liked it? I can tell y'all don't even remember it. So we, they ain't in the fighting like that. Come on now.
No, I'm just thinking,
No, I feel you.
You know who I wish would have came out with an album, but that shit probably just wasn't for him. Split.
I agree because his energy was bananas.
Yeah, and shit, he could rap, but that shit just wasn't for him.
So who was your favorite record label?
Bad Boy, like.
What you liked about Bad Boy? Talk to me.
So let me tell you, Bad Boy is the first song that I fell in love with hip hop. So of course I love the music, I listen to it, yada yada yada. But when I heard One More Chance,
okay,
I seen the video.
The remix then, not the original.
The remix, yeah.
And people always confuse that to be the original, and that's really the remix. Unless you got the real album from Biggie and Ready to Die, you know that wasn't.
What does son say? Answer the phone.
I forgot.
All you hoes, get off my daddy dick.
Yes.
You hear that, mommy?
Right. Oh, everything. Like, let's go.
But so I heard that song, and that was just like, man. So I think I was 11, 12, too young to process what was going on. But
okay.
It got me. The second song I heard, we ain't gonna go into it, but the second song I heard that really made me say, okay, what is this hip hop shit about? Triumph by Wu-Tang. Boom. So that's when I started learning.
Them the guys. So you when you talk about the guys, I saw them this summer. I'm just saying.
But so after that, I started taking more look into hip hop and the things that Puffy was doing at the time. As far as yeah, he took this fucking Juicy Fruit beat and now it's a rap song. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody was really doing that. Or people was just sampling shit, but they wasn't taking the whole beat and making it into that. And that just seemed there was a pattern that Puffy was doing. Okay, boom, we got that down. Now he got a girl singing group. Now he got a boy singing group. Now he got other rappers. Now he got, he
had a squad. He had Carl Thomas. Yeah, he had a squad.
Faith, everybody.
I really hate that some of the rappers their stay was so short because I feel like he had really got some talented motherfuckers. But
shout out Shine.
It was just
shout out to G-Dep.
Going on. Shine,
Free
G-Dep, the deputy. Black Rob, yeah.
Black Rob, and it's the crazy part. I think because I say this one thing I'll go back to that Titty Boy 2 Chainz interview that I was just watching. They were talking about, not to be cutting you off, they talk about recreation, right? And like every couple of years a brand, like, cause they told him, they like, bro, you did good to rebranding yourself. He said, I followed some of the greats, and he mentioned Diddy. He's like, look how many names that, well, no, he mentioned Jay-Z, and they like, well, Diddy did it too. Like, look, he started out as Puffy. Puff Daddy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
P. Diddy. It's like renaming. He say companies do that. Like when you look at real companies, they rebrand themselves. Just like we gonna go, not to be throwing them out there like that, but Kentucky Fried Chicken.
Yeah.
Then they broke it down to KFC. Now they back to Kentucky Fried Chicken. But this is what happened. So Bad Boy, I figured like that first run was the original. You had Craig Mack, you had Biggie, and I'm gonna say Faith, right? That was the original, and then the beginning, right? Because what started, and then you had Mace come in and hold it down. Or did you say Mace was a part of that first?
So it was Craig. It was Craig Mack. It was Big. I want to say it was more Junior Mafia before. Yeah. Junior Mafia.
But they
and then Faith. Yes, they was.
No, they wasn't.
No, that was just Entertainment.
They
were still like under that umbrella.
Company.
Yeah.
And then there was Well, and then also aside from that, then you start seeing everything that Puffy was doing. This is what made him great. The remixes and shit. Like he
Mary.
Kickstarted, not kickstarted, but he like really helped out.
Oh, he worked with her. Yeah.
He remixed some of her shit.
Yeah.
She wasn't on his label. He like really boosted some people's careers with the remixes that he did. So it's just seeing
That's a fact.
how dope he was, putting the label together, all the talent that he was able to bring together.
I think you just like the dancing in the video. That's what she was. She like.
You know what? Nah, like like that Bad Boy run was for real though. Like, and what I really respect about it was after Big passed, you thought it was over for him. Like, I ain't gonna front. Like, it was like, damn, it was hard to. It was interesting to see what was gonna happen now that Big gone, right?
He used himself to get the company out.
Not just him and Mace.
But you know they saying behind the closed door. I don't know how much. I ain't gonna talk about all the room, but they saying, and that's what made people look. They were like, well, you don't have no talent right now. How did you get a $40 million deal? Because it was $40 million with Arista that he ended up signing Bad Boys to them. And they like you and right after Biggie died, you remember the first album wasn't Mace's album. It was Puff Daddy and the Family.
Right.
That was the first real off that $40 million.
But Mace penned that.
Oh, I know that.
Mace penned that. Yeah. Yeah.
He was behind the scenes of that.
How well he marketed.
Absolutely.
Like,
Absolutely.
when it came to that, like, I don't give a shit what he was talking about.
Yeah.
He on the fucking depends about old people pissing in Pampers commercial. Hey, make sure you check out that such album that just came out. You know what I'm saying? He gonna dance to Pamper on the old motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Wait, hold on though. I just thought about it. I forgot a label because we went around. We started mentioning some of these people and forgot about Loud Records.
Absolutely.
Now, if y'all know,
but Loud wasn't like a rapper on Loud though.
It wasn't. Well, we ain't talking about rappers. We just talking about
labels.
Like,
got you. Okay.
And you got to think about this. Loud had Wu-Tang, Mobb Deep, CNN, Dead Prez.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, that's a fact.
They had
a roster. MOP.
Over there. Like come on, bro. So you get like when we talking hip hop, because we got to give it to everybody aspect, Joe. Because we got to get okay.
So then that ain't fair then, because we had to talk about Def Jam, and of course Def Jam is probably like to me one of the most prestigious labels ever in hip hop. Maybe the most prestigious label ever in hip hop, because like you know that's where Run, Russell Simmons,
ain't they like the original hip hop, like the first hip hop
Beastie Boys, like Beastie Boys and
like other labels, they was like the first
real hip hop. Yeah, 100%.
Well, I probably want to say that. That, I don't know, and I could be saying this wrong, but after so long, I think Def Jam just kind of like it got so many people that it's just like, okay.
Def Jam started what
Sierra
they were doing.
Maria's on there now. Great.
No, but what they started doing, what I noticed they were doing was they started grabbing all the labels that we talked about.
Yeah.
Like they like,
they're the parent company to everybody.
Partnerships with them. Like the Rockefeller Dame always said we was partners with them.
Def Jam. We was not
never
Def Jam.
signed to them. We was always partners. So when you go through these labels, I mean, Joe, we got a lot. Cause break it down. Like who you had on Murder now? If we gonna go to Murder Inc.
So wait, let's back up.
Come on.
Cause I gotta tell you about. That's what I was finna say.
Right.
So my favorite, of course, is Rockefeller. Right? It ain't no secret. Hov is my favorite rapper. But when he brought, but when all the guys from Philly came over there, man, that was a real like run. Like that was probably, to me, that was one of those, like, not the top run, because I got a lot of respect for what P and them did down there, where he took a bunch of unknown rappers, but like with Benny Siegel and Freeway and the Young Guns and Memphis Bleak, like Rockefeller made you want to feel like you was a part of hip hop at that time. Like they, everything that they touched was on fire, and they branded themselves not just with hip hop, but from the clothes, from the alcohol, to the movies, to everything. Like they was really embedded into the culture at a level that it was like, yo, I'm throwing up the rock to this day.
This one thing I'm gonna say this, and I know no bullshit, and I always say that. This is why I respect Dame. Now I watched everybody come up in the game, do their thing. But when I was watching the Rockefeller video, Dame was the first person that made me start looking at damn, you got your own shit in videos. Like,
Yeah,
it was rocking.
yeah.
Like, cause I like at the time when I was watching the video, I liked the gear. So I'm looking like, damn, everybody got Rockaway on.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody got Armadale. I'm like, then they, I'm like,
Even when they started doing the Pro Kids, everybody was wearing the Pro Kids
like,
and
I'm
the
like,
Sean Carter shoes when Jay-Z
yeah.
was doing the thing with Reebok and everything.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I liked that. So it was like you can promote your own shit, do your own shit, and then promote your own shit. Like,
It showed us how important product placement was.
exactly, very much so.
Because like you see a lot of like different videos from different labels where they might have Moet and whatever, those different products in they thing, but when they independently, well, not necessarily independently, but when they took whatever they were promoting or working on and put in their video, they was like, oh yeah, we gonna promote our own. We the hottest thing in the world. Why not? Yeah.
Yeah. Now, okay, cause you say influential. Now, would y'all say? Cause again, I gotta go because we have to go back to Def Jam. Then we say this, cause Russell was like a part of. To me, I say he was the first then, right? Cause he did. Was that Crush? What was it? Beat Groove? Crush Beat? What was the name of the movie?
Crush.
The movie that he's in where she
Crush Groove. Yeah.
All right, he produced that on Def Jam.
I can't.
Oh, but this is because it told the story of Def Jam
Yeah.
pretty much, right? So he was one of the first persons that did movies.
True, definitely.
Then you thought about the clothes,
Well,
right?
so it ain't. That's why I say that almost ain't fair. That's why I say it almost ain't really fair to include like this prestigiousness of certain labels like Def Jam, like Jive. You know what I'm saying? Like because they had like even almost.
Jive wasn't rap though.
Well,
It wasn't rap, but they rap division was the Titans of that. You know what I'm saying? And just like even Dr. Dre and them, like
Aftermath.
it's almost not to say we shouldn't include Aftermath because Dre built that.
He
built that, and he was a rapper, and he built that.
After leaving a dope ass other like that, like you think
Right.
about that shit though, like.
But what I'm saying is Russell wasn't an entertainer. He was just a businessman who took entertainment to a whole nother level with Def Comedy Jam and everything that he Def Poetry, everything that he always brought. It started, yeah.
Like Def. What's the other thing? Ain't the comedy shit here that
Yeah. All Def Digital, all that. Like,
But I think it would be fair to
is
not.
smart.
So I think it would be fair for us to talk about the things that we lived through to see and to experience. So
Yeah.
of
That's
course,
your
Russ
phone.
is the father of
I need
this
y'all to be
shit.
on your phones, please.
You know what I'm saying? Of
well, we
course,
need to
Russ
be on our
is-
phones.
Because there might be comments that we're not seeing right there.
So
Of
you want me
course,
to
Russ
talk
is
to the
father
people?
of this shit. But and it's very well the most prestigious label, but we weren't there to experience it. You know what I'm saying? We don't
What do you mean when he built it?
like
We
So-
did that. We went. I mean, I was a
we
short.
weren't
I
there
think we
to
was all
experience-
shorties.
Yeah, but we weren't there to experience it. We couldn't understand what was going on like we could circa 1997. So I mean, we could just talk about what we feel for our generation that was the greatest and all of that. Like, yeah, of course there was somebody that came before. So, you know, so when you say the most prestigious is not fair, it's fair for our generation.
Okay.
Because by the time, I don't want to say it was, well, I'm going to say that. By the time we got to where we was, Def Jam was kind of watered down.
No. We called Def Jam almost. We caught the second, not in their prime, but we caught them in their second golden era.
That was their prime.
Nah, like because think about it, like the first.
I don't think that first ever made as much money as.
Of course not money wise, but I'm saying like you can't take away the Beastie Boys and
No, you can't. But you think of this, and I feel everything you finna say. Cause you're gonna say Beastie Boys, you're gonna say Run DMC,
LL Cool J. Yeah,
right?
You
You
can't
say
take
Fat
away.
Boys, all these,
Yeah.
right? That's cool. The individual artists. During that second wave wasn't individuality. They had labels under them that had individual top artists. So you think about this. The second wave to me was
No.
They had Rockefeller
They didn't.
under them.
Right,
They had
but-
Rough Rider under
right,
them. They
but-
had Murder Inc. under them. So all these and each one of these labels had some of the top artists out of that era at that time. Am I correct?
Yeah, but even before that though, like you gotta remember, like they had Foxy. They had like a lot of individual artists too. Like they had Nori individually. They had Jadakiss individually too. Like they had a lot of individual artists
so
too.
That's what I'm saying. That second wave to me was they bad.
Damn, we forgot about DCP.
Yeah, Disturbing the P. Shout out Shauna. Hey, Shauna.
Hey, Shauna.
I be getting some. Oh.
What up, big guy?
Oh.
So who would y'all say What's the let's do that then. We talked about the Def Jam, the labels that were signed to Def Jam and all that. Who was the best?
Out of the label that was signed to Def Jam?
Yeah.
Damn.
Because that's DTP, that's Rockefeller, that's Murder Inc., that's Rough Riders. Like, who y'all rocking with?
That's me.
But they went signed to Def Jam, so we going back to Def Jam. Damn. Now, that's crazy. Okay.
That's
No. I feel you because now you got me thinking because damn, I had to give you a reason behind all of it. I got to think like this. All right. Again, I ain't gonna say The Rock because I don't fuck with The Rock. No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
I fuck with him. Benny, shout out Benny Siegel and them, right? But okay, so I'm saying, damn, because Rough Riders was my shit, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I rock with the Rough Riders, bro, at that time.
I rock
Because
with
you
the
think,
Rough Riders.
about it, they had DMX, they had Eve.
They had the Pitbull in a skirt.
They had the Locks.
The Locks.
Drag On.
Drag On.
Yeah.
And then later on, Swiss.
But they had Swiss from the beginning.
But I'm talking about he started rapping.
Yeah, true.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
True.
who else did they sign? Well, Cassie was a part of the Swiss, so but that I mean that right there was dope.
I feel like we missing somebody
Did they
from
have a
that
white boy
from that Rough Rider crew. I can't think of who.
Drag On.
We said Drag On.
We always say Drag On. Shout out Drag On.
I don't know who we missing from that whole little run, but that was a hell of a run.
Yeah. So I mean, they were strong. When you say, cause then when you gotta think of who was selling out of. Like I'm thinking about who sold, who made money, like right, like and who had bars.
Okay.
They had some dope ass bars over there. Like X dropped 2 albums in 1 year, and they
Fact.
both was #1.
Fact.
All I'm gonna say is shout out to a lot of the women in hip hop that had like the cliche pretty woman story, where they go from a fucking stripper or a hoe, and boom, they went to the fucking top.
So you saying I.E. Pitbull in a skirt?
Damn.
She danced. I mean,
She did dance.
Was a stripper.
She
She did dance.
Was.
Ain't she married to like a statesman now or something overseas somewhere? Like
I'm billionaire guy.
Millionaire, yeah.
Damn, Evie.
Max
After she
Millionaire.
did a video with Stevie J too, they
You just gonna go all the way down to her.
you got to
He
get
just
the history, right?
He just gonna go all the way down to her.
You got to show because some people always saying from a hotel household, not calling her no hoe, not calling her that
We
at all.
often associate strippers with whores.
Right, so that's the relationship. So they saying, you can't change the I'm a hotel housewife, but she's married to somebody. No,
A billionaire.
Billionaire. All right, so who y'all rocking with though? Again, as far as like the dopest label from Def Jam. Well, y'all know my answer, but
of course you're gonna say Rocky, because I want to break it down. So Murder Inc. had.
well, no, not the dopest. Who had the most bars? Like, let's get to it. Who was the best rappers?
Dynasty.
Huh?
Oh, Emil! You forgot about
Emil!
Emil!
Oh, you ain't gotta be rich but bump that. How we gonna get around your bus pass? Okay.
Ah!
All money is legal.
Look, there you go. So, all right, I'm gonna say bars.
Yeah, who is the
Rough
most?
Rider. Rough
Didn't
Rider.
Jay hit her in the head?
You said Rough Rider was the most barred up
Yes.
crew.
Yeah.
You think they would have beat Rockefeller?
Yes. Hands down. So wait, hold on.
That's what
I'm
messing
gonna-
with Hov.
I'm
Like
gonna-
that's the
You
top.
crazy? You know, they had this legendary, and Dame said it, and he didn't like. And he said it in the interview when they said, "Who had your man?" He said, "Look, I'm gonna be real. That's why they never show this recording. The record, they said somebody recorded it, but it's not out nowhere.
It's out.
I-
You can't find it on YouTube,
Right,
but
it's out, but it's in industry, right? And I want to find it so I can get it, right?
Talk to
but
me.
They say, and they wait. Matter of fact, they say what you call it recorded, and may he rest in peace. What was the man from Harlem that was out there? He had the bars. You know what I'm talking about? He was next. Cam and them always shouting him out.
Big L.
Big L. They said Big L was the one who recorded it. Actually.
Okay.
So may he rest in peace. But that was legendary in New York in hip hop underground. They say though that right there. So Dame said I gotta give it to him. Like I want to find that interview because Dame.
You gotta watch Dane though, cause Dane be hating on hoes sometimes these days.
He just
Yeah, Dane be hating on hoes sometimes.
No man, he just be
Nah, I'm
saying
talking shit. I'm talking shit.
So okay, so we gonna say X versus J, right? Then I'm gonna keep it trill. Beans ain't had nothing with Jada. He couldn't, and I rock with Beans, but he could not mess with Jada when they had that beat, bro.
No, I'll give you this.
Come on.
It ain't fair to put Beans in Jada.
Yes, you have to.
Okay, Beans was fucking up Jada, bro. They was about neck and neck. Beans couldn't fuck with Styles.
No, Bleak can't fuck with Styles.
No. You couldn't put Bleak against Styles. You had to put Freeway. Either one. Freeway, Bleak. So okay. So you right. You right. I give you that. You 100% right. If we talking about bars, Rockefeller wasn't fucking with Rough Riders. You're absolutely right, because like at the Hove and Beans, it kind of get like they rap, they dope, but we talking
the little niggas don't stop on
Young Guns. That's what I'm saying. They all dope. They was dope, but they.
I had one motherfucker who would eat all their ass up. What was his name? That Locks ended up signing for a hot second.
J Hood.
Come on,
man. Who was fucking with the gun? Hey,
nah,
B. Chris was 16 at that time. Chris was a motherfucker, B.
J Hood could fuck them boys up, bro. If y'all don't believe me, let me know who y'all think, though. I want to know.
Nah, B. But I'ma just say this. You right, cause like after Hove. What is wrong with her?
Where she just come from?
Love and Hip Hop.
Love and Hip Hop.
Oh, they had an album.
They did, but I'm saying they signed to Love and Hip Hop. I don't know. Uptown baby. Uptown baby.
That's what he was famous. Shout out Peter Guns. He was the first one who went on TV to cheat. Like, boy, he was crazy.
That was wild.
He was live on TV. Like, he married his singer, and we ain't gonna talk about that.